morning. I'm Ron Greenwald Realty Team, and I am super pumped today to introduce you to Mitch Ryan, a California licensed professional fiduciary. Mitch Ryan and I met several months ago, and when he told me a little bit of his backstory, I said, I got to get to know you better because he epitomizes the three things that I am most passionate about in this life. It's one, exercising on a daily basis. I'm going to avoid a lot of doctor visits. I think you eat well.
Right.
And he's a California licensed professional fiduciary. So I welcome you to introduce you to Mitch Ryan, a California licensed professional fiduciary. So I got to understand a little bit about you and your backstory and your journey and how you got to where you are now. Let's start college.
Yeah.
University of San Diego.
Yeah. So I went to USD, graduated with a business degree there. I played football there, got minors in marketing and accounting, was all ready to do the business track. I tried to play football professionally, but had a bad knee injury in my senior year. And then once graduating, it was 2008. So there was like 0 business jobs available for me to walk into. So my one and only thought was, how do I kind of keep playing football forever? That was my goal. And I was really good, really into the exercise and fitness side of things. So I thought, well, why not try doing that for a career? And I basically just busted my butt kind of working for free for a year as a intern, training friends on the side, things like that. So I've basically been in the fitness industry doing one-on-one stuff, working with pro athletes, working with baby boomers, doing group classes, kind of anything and everything in the fitness realm. And then fast forward, a little while after that, we had my first daughter who's 8 now. And then we shortly after that had twins who are now 5.
You and your wife.
My wife and I, yeah.
And her name is?
Her name is Whitney.
Whitney.
She's amazing. She's the best person in the world as far as I'm concerned.
Is she as athletically inclined as you?
She is, yes. But she's also got the brains too. So she's actually a physics professor at USD now.
Really?
Which is really cool.
Wow.
Yeah. So while we were raising the kids, it was always super important for one of us to be at home with the kids at all times. So she'd have her teaching schedule set. I'd do my personal training around that. But some doors opened up once my kids were now in school full time. So it's like, wow, 8:45 to 3:15. There's some free time. So that opened up more work hours for me. And I didn't want to just kind of load that up with more personal training because I love doing this, but there's a point where you can kind of get burnt out. And I wanted to do something else, something different. And actually, my uncle has been a fiduciary up in Orange County for about 15 years. He's kind of one of the OGs up there.
Okay.
But he would just come to, the family events and things like that and just start talking about stuff. And I would just be like, what the heck is he talking about? Like, that makes no sense.
What is a California life? Google
exactly.
it and you'll find the website.
Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't until really like a close friend of mine was getting licensed about 2 years ago. And even when she was going through the licensing process, she was, hey, you should really do this with me. Look into this. You'd be really good at this. This is right up your alley. I just didn't really have the bandwidth at the time when she was kind of going through it until my kids got into school and more work hours opened up. And I reached back out to her to kind of see what the kind of day-to-day was like, what the business was like. I started working with her, shadowing her, that kind of thing, and then got licensed and been, networking my butt off ever since.
And how are you enjoying it?
I'm liking it. It's all the aspects of of a business, of a career that I'm either already really good at, I really enjoy, or I'm excited to learn about. So it's kind of hard to find all of those things wrapped into one for me. And this absolutely nailed it on the head.
And you're keeping people healthy, both financially and physically.
Yep.
So is that kind of the mantra that you're carrying forward? What's the name of your company?
It's called North Point Fiduciary. And actually, I came up with that name from working with some of my other clients. When you spend 2 or 3 hours a week with people over the course of years, you get to know them really well. So I'd get to know them really well. They'd get to know me. And just over the course of conversations, I've had a few of them tell me like, dang, Mitch, your moral compass just points like true north. It's not really in me to make a bad decision on someone else's behalf. Excuse me, I'm sweating. Because,
I know, he just finished his working out.
Yeah.
And then you're going to see Ron Greenwald.
Yes, hopefully
sweating my little whatever off.
Yeah.
Maybe big.
Yeah. So they would tell me that, hey, Mitch, your moral compass just points true north, doesn't it? And I was like, yeah, it does. That's just kind of ingrained in who I am. And then when I started thinking of a name for my fiduciary business, that all just kind of summed up to me what a fiduciary should be, is somebody with a north pointing moral compass. So North Point Fiduciary was brought to life after that. Yeah.
That's super great story. Congratulations on that. So I have an icebreaker question
Yes,
for
hit
you
me.
to kind of help. So since you work out, assume you're listening to music
Sure.
while you're working out. So you open up, if I open up your Spotify or playlist, what am I listening
Yes,
to?
it's anything with a fast beat between 2000 and 2010. I am not a music guy. The only time that I was between 2000 and 2010. So any popular songs you would hear on the radio in that timeline, like that's me, that's my genre. Before and after that, I'm probably one of those, oh, what is this music today that these kids are playing type stuff. So, but it's got to have a little head bopping beat. I like to dance and move around when I'm working out or
Well,
training.
how do people
things
get
like
a hold of you, Mitch?
on my LinkedIn, my email is mitch@northpointfiduciary.com. You can head to my website, northpointfiduciary.com. Those are the kind of easiest ways to reach out to me.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to working out with
Yes,
you.
let's do it.
Let's do it.